What is going on, guys? It's your boy Yo. And first I'd like to say none of this video is intent to hate on anyone from Desteria. I mean, I personally would play there again if things were changed, but none of it's intent to hate. So let's get into it, I guess. By the title of this video, you know it's gonna be the truth of what everything happened, like, on Desteria, from the point we got on to the point we got disbanded. The original reason I decided to play Desteria, if anyone knows a guy named Complexity, he was my good friend, and he had me get on Desteria, and he wanted my faction to play. I said, alright. I decided to get YouTuber. So I went and talked to Lemon. It was weird because Lemon was the first server owner that I, came in contact with that never used a mic. Even like, he doesn't talk to his staff members. He just doesn't use a mic, period. But he's first server owner, so it was just hard to get communication across. But he made it happen. But we started the map a week late, and as soon as we got on there, we started our cactus farms and sugarcane farms after we got YouTuber and all that. And at the time, Complexity was playing with us, even though he was blacklisted. He was playing on alts. But yeah, whatever. So we started, playing, and at first, after we built our cactus farm and sugarcane farm, in the first 2 days, we already had enough money to surpass the F-Top 1 faction, and we joined a week late. And Lemon saw this in my video, and directly from my video, from what he saw in my video, he nerfed Cactus. So that even put us at a bigger disadvantage because people had a week to use cactus farms, and we did it. We had a day. But that, besides the point, whatever. He did what he had to do to try to keep his economy alive, and I respect that. Whatever. Got farther into the map. We didn't get a corner, obviously, because we joined a week late. We were building on one border side, and someone got claims on our corner, and there was a huge dispute between me and Logic about whether these should be removed, even though there was a bitch claiming rule in place. Yet he didn't want to remove them because they said they were active raid claims, which any other server with that rule states, it's implied with that rule that if the claim prevents you, sorry, I was looking it up, if the claim prevents you from getting a full buffer, which is 20 chunks, whatever, some servers are larger, then it shall be unclaimed, which that was preventing. And he said this isn't all servers, this is Desteria, which, I mean, if you're gonna go by a general rule or name a rule, a general rule used on other servers, and change it, the name needs to be changed as well. And after that dispute, it got changed, but it did get unclaimed. Thank you to Omega. And me and Logic made up about that. It was all good, chill. And I'll post a screenshot right now. I'm in Rocket League, so I can't show you, but I'll put it in the video. I think it was May 23rd. This was like a week after Raid Alerts got disbanded for duping. I didn't want to invite, we were friends with Raid Alerts members, but I didn't want to invite them due to the fact that they got disbanded for duping, and I didn't want them to join, and then they say we had dupe spawners, and then we get disqualified or disbanded. So in the screenshot, I messaged to see if Raid Alerts could join us. I messaged Lemon, and Lemon said that there's a bunch of hidden dupe spawners, so he's probably gonna they're thinking about ending the map then. And at that point, I just got my motivation was lost, just for the reason being, why would I keep grinding to try to catch up and surpass F-Top 1 if the map results are going to be taken right there? You know what I'm saying? I lost motivation. That's when I stopped uploading. I wanted to wait for next map, and then I could, get start of the world, I could get a corner, I could properly play at that point. And that map was going to be way better. And so, we, a bunch of my faction continued playing, and when Frontier opened, alright, first, before I say that, they made a claim for cannon boxes, or they made a rule for cannon boxes can only be so large. That was implemented halfway through the map. And if you guys didn't know, this is the reason that we got disbanded, for a cannon box claim being too large. Now, before I get into that subject, I just want to say if there is a cannon box claim limit, it should be like a 10 by 10, like most servers, just because cannons can be very large. And they can't fit in a 5x5 or 7x7 with a wall and water. Someone can sponge it. Now, yes, if my faction did make it too large, which I think the very last time they did make it too large, then yes, that's our fault. That's whoever did it. I don't know who did it, because I think it was one of the people I was raiding. I don't know who did it. But if that is a rule broken, it shouldn't be to the extent to disband a faction. I get for duping disbanding a faction because they're destroying the eco. But for a cannon box being too large, they can take action like taking a percentage of someone's F-top. Or there's so many different actions you can take, not to that extent. Which is what I think they should have done. If we did break it, the supposed how many times they said we did. Now, when we got disbanded, we were playing Frontier. I immediately went in Discord, and Logic claimed that we've been warned 4 times, and a disband is at 2. And I was just like, okay, like I never got any, like I never got the message that we were warned. I never got this information, which me being the owner should have got this information. And my co-owners, which is Hottish, aka Fitchin, Asian Jesus, Instrict, all those people, they never got warned. So if they warned, I'm not saying they're lying about it, but if they warned a member or someone, then that's just members. They're members for a reason. They're not as trusted as like the main people. They're not a top person in a faction. A higher up person in a faction should be warned. Now, so they said we were warned 4 times. I couldn't find. I made announcements in my Discord. No one was warned, and I was just like, I was heated at the time. I just laughed and left the Discord, but it's kind of, I don't know if you guys know, Ryan got banned multiple times actually for patching with gin buckets, which isn't allowed. And then he got unbanned a day later. And the reason they said he got unbanned is because he didn't know we were still firing, and that's when they changed the rule. And I think that's a lot of BS, but hey, they unbanned him. And then we get disbanded for, they didn't even get a disband for that. That's potentially stopping us from getting all their spawners. That's a big deal. Yet that we get disbanded for a cannon box being too large. So like, I don't get it, man. But that happened, and I mean, I don't think Lemon had anything to do. It was all Logic's doing. So like, Lemon, great dude. He doing a good thing, preserving an old server. Omega, every encounter I had with Omega is good encounter. He doesn't know a lot about factions. He's kind of a newbie player towards factions, but he does his best, and it's pretty good job. He doesn't make he doesn't jump to conclusions, doesn't make judgments too early and ban people or whatever. He does a good job staffing. But there's so many people that I know that have issues with Lemon Logic as a staff member, just because the actions he takes without knowing. And like, I would have been completely fine. I'll show screenshots of the Discord right now. I've asked multiple times for him to tell me who they warned. I just want to know who they warned. And he has literally told me it's not my job to make sure you get warned. Then how am I supposed to know if I was warned? There should be some kind of public striking system to see how many or what factions have each strikes, all that. Like, if he's saying I was warned 2 times, the first time was like, hey, don't do this. Like, second time, disbanded. But he said I was warned 4. How am I supposed to know I got warned not to, like, I don't get it. And I don't know who claimed that cannon box too large, but just because one member's faction doing, the entire faction gets disbanded. There's just so many flaws in what happened. And then later, you know, we were taking it as a joke. We were like, whatever. We thought it was hilarious. So I'll show a picture right now, a meme. It was some guys standing there with ARs, and then a bunch of hostages. They weren't pointing at them. They were just holding the guns. You can see in the photo. And it had Minecraft heads over the hostages. So the hostage, I was a hostage, Hodish was a hostage, and Strict and Asian Jesus was one. Like, the Minecraft heads were over it. And then it said F disband at the top. Like, the staff was the guys holding us hostage. We thought it was pretty funny, you know, even though the joke was on us. Like, I posted it in the Desteria Discord and got muted for it. He said, we don't take lightly to people holding AKs or pointing AKs at people. That's not funny. And it's just, I think he's like literally out to get me. Like, he's jumping at me for every little thing. And I don't know. I would, like, my faction wants to play next map, but like, they've already banned like 3 of my members. They took my YouTube rank. I'm not banned, but they took my YouTube rank. And they want to play, but like, it's just the issues we've had with logic alone. Not even any other staff member. That's the thing. Like, just logic alone. And we would be down to play, but my member, like, next map, because we really do want to play next map, because it would be, I would actually be able to record a server or a series if like I was there at start of the world. It'd make it a lot easier. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think they'll give me my YouTube rank back. And the thing is, with the YouTube rank, I never even got paid, which I don't care about. Like, I didn't get many views anyways. I still met the requirements on 2 of the videos. I didn't on one. One video did bad. But 2 of the videos I met the requirements, and I never got paid. I don't want to get paid. Like, I could care less. I mean, it's not even that much money. But like, I just honestly want the rank just for the kits and to be able to fly. But I don't think that's happening. And I could get like self-promotion out of it, but like, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think my members are gonna get unbanned. They're banned for like 60 days. It's a rip. I don't think you'll see my faction there next map. But hey, it's whatever. I think that's it. But I think there should be a different system implemented for letting us know how many strikes and warns we have, and for just like the whole penalty system, I guess, not just insta disband. But because I've already got told, I don't know if this 100% fact, I need to ask Ryan, that pirates aren't playing next map. And if pirates aren't playing, we aren't playing, raid alerts can't play because they're banned. Really, the only faction left is like Equation. Like, no other factions, and a faction isn't going to play if they don't have competition keeps servers alive. But I just want to let you guys know, like, what really happened, like, my whole ordeal with it. Like, I want to go back, but I mean, it's whatever, dude. I'll quit and play Rocket League. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know. Let me know what you guys think of us getting disbanded in the comments over a cannon box. I mean, but hey, these things happen when it's dark out. It's been your boy EO. Peace.